Alright, so we're back again today with some more Dokkan Battle. We'll be playing story mode for the most part. And I think throughout the day, I might be trying to see if I can get some more legendary rare ultimate attacks off. So I can get that recorded as well. Because I do kind of enjoy looking at the ultimate attacks. So I figured you guys would enjoy watching them as well. But the main plan would just be completing some more of the story mode. Ideally, I want to get some more Dragon Stones. Because I do want to do another triple summon, which I already done got a pretty good legendary characters, so I want to try to do that throughout the day as well. In fact, that's kind of why I'm even playing story mode, because I realize story mode seems to drop a lot of dragon stones compared to other modes that you play. Let me turn the volume down a little bit as well. It did seem a little bit loud, so hopefully that's a little better for you guys. And I also modified this team as well. The new, I think this one down here who's attacking right now is a new character that I got, in fact. Let's put it right here. But not the current one attacking, the one that's about to attack now. I think this is the new one that I got. Wait, no, that's actually not true. No, that's not true. That's a total lie. My bad. The new character is supposed to look like Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Though, don't hold me to that. We'll see him in the next round. We should see him in the next round. Anyways, I added him to this team, and his leader skill allows him to give buffs to fusion fighters, so I had to modify the team a little bit. So I took out one of my, I think it would have been a ultra rare. I took one of my ultra rare text TEQ, that's the green colored guys. I took one of my TEQ, I think it was TEQ Vegeta, and replaced it with my Gogeta, who was a STR. So this is no longer a straight Potara deck, it's now the Fused Fighter deck. But I didn't change the name, but that's a new team comp. And it should be, yeah, this is the guy that I just added in. Yeah, my LR. And I replaced a TEQ Vegito with him. But he was only an ultra rare. And now the entire team is up to legendary rare. Which is pretty cool. And I'll make sure to get all the auras along the way to get my super attack as high as possible. Yeah, he's not out yet. And this would be my first time seeing his ultimate attack as well, because I haven't seen him attack yet. I haven't played with him yet, in fact, at all. I think I'll clip that one as well at 3 minutes. Cool. And I think one of the reasons you get so many dragon stones is that whenever you do Z hard mode, it counts as completing the normal and the Z hard, so it kind of gives you 2 dragon stones instead of giving you one. Whenever you play the event mode and you beat a new level of the boss, you get 1 dragon stone. But whenever you play story mode and you do Z hard, you get 2 for completing the normal mode and the Z hard mode. So it's kind of double the efficiency for collecting dragon stones. Plus, if you happen to be doing missions at the same time, it's just extra dragon stones, so it's pretty good overall. And I think we'll go up to get the coin because there's not much down low. 3, 4, 3, and then 4. And we're fighting Cacao. We still haven't seen that guy yet. We still haven't seen the new guy that we added to the team yet. This is just bad RNG. Nice, I got a link skill up. That's good. I only added the Gogeta over the Vegeta that I mentioned earlier because he's in the fused fighter category. That gets a buff from the new guy that I added to the team as team leader. And now we're fighting this guy who is for some reason wearing Saiyan armor. And we still haven't seen that new guy yet. The RNG on that is crazy. We haven't seen him yet and we've played so many games. Oh, we played 4 games. Or is this going to be the 4th right now? Yeah, that was our 4th game. But the guest is the same card, but I want to see my own attack. I'm not sure how high the guest has their own Dokkan Awaken. So I want to see whether my own attack is good or not. Now we're fighting La Casey. And we still haven't seen him yet. That is crazy. Have you guys been keeping up to date with the new Dragon Ball Super manga? I think I mentioned it before, but I haven't been keeping up to date with it. I'm trying to let the chapters build up so I can binge read it all. But I've been doing the same thing with One Piece. I've been reading One Piece chapters as they drop. But I do believe last week was a break week for One Piece. I don't remember. Yeah, I think last week was a break week. And I think the coming Sunday, there will be a new chapter, even though I've already seen some of the spoilers from it. I believe it reveals something about Rox D. Zebek, but I'm trying to avoid the spoilers as much as possible so I can read it myself, without having anyone color my opinion before I read it. But based on what I've heard, and this is just very loosely based on what I've heard, because I'm assuming they're reading the translated version, which might not be as accurate, but it seems like it's mentioning some information about Rox D. Zebek himself, and they mention offhandedly, there's going to be spoilers by the way, obviously, but they mentioned that he seemed to be some kind of king who went to the reverie, and they ended up doing something to kill a Marine Admiral, and then that's how he became a pirate, but I'm not 100% sure. That's just what I've been hearing. But I can't wait to read it. I'm actually really excited. But with that premise alone was also sounded pretty cool to me, because so far all the kings that we know of, they all seem to be super weak. None of the kings are really that strong. So for a king who went to the reverie to have the strength to kill a Marine Admiral, that's actually a crazy amount of strength for a king to have. And we also have to figure out why he wanted to kill that Marine Admiral. You know, Marines suck, so they probably did something evil, and he was like, you know what, I'll just have to kill this guy. Can I even say kill on YouTube? I'm not sure how YouTube feels about the word kill, but yeah, it's really interesting to me. And then there have been people saying that he's supposed to be Blackbeard's father, which we all kind of suspected a little bit, because his ship is called the Saber of Zebek. So it is a possibility, but I personally feel like that'd be too easy. That'd be too straight of a line. I would have liked to make it a little bit complicated with family lines and stuff like that. But then again, I can also totally see where that would be the reason why he hated I'm talking about Blackbeard, by the way. It'd be the reason he hated Blackbeard so much was that his father was Zebek and Roger was the one who fought Zebek. But then again, we've never seen Blackbeard act like that per se. We didn't see him get mad at Luffy because Luffy's Garp's grandson, right? And Garp was one of the ones who fought him as well. So if he was really had beef with Ace because of his father, he would have had beef with Luffy as well, and that didn't seem to be the case. And we still haven't seen my team, the guy that I'm looking for yet, which is crazy. But then again, it doesn't make sense because if you remember when Ace pulled up on Blackbeard on that island, he actually fought him because he heard him say that he was going to go capture Luffy. So maybe that stands to reason that he was actually going after Luffy as well. But you know, it's up in the air. But it's really interesting. I can't wait to figure out what's going on. Also, shout out to Loki. I feel so bad for Loki. Even though he's portrayed as evil, I wouldn't mind if he destroyed most of the giant home, even because that's what they say he was gonna do. That's why they locked him up. But obviously, King Harujin was a mad person. We saw when he was younger, he had a really close personality to Loki, which is fine. That's understandable. But then, when he got married to that one lady, he allowed his wife, who he married, to throw his son into the underworld with no repercussion. She just basically killed your son, and you're like, oh, that's fine. No one cares. He just walked around, and he had his son chained up in the underworld just because he had snake eyes in a world where people are like 700 feet tall. That's a big of a deal to you, snake eyes? That's actually crazy work to me. So I have no respect for King Harujin. And even worse than that, King Harujin cut his own horns off. Like that's mad. That's mad to me, man. You're cutting your own horns off because you're afraid of your warrior tendencies. That's just crazy to me. He's ashamed of his own heritage so much that he cut his horns off. That's actually crazy to me. And obviously he was evil. You don't even have to ask. You can just look at his face. You know he was evil. And not just that, but he has no spine. Like, how can you be a king of a... Oh, we finally got the guy to attack now. This is the guy we were looking for. I'll have to clip it as well so I can put it up on my shorts. Imagine being the king of a country, you like a woman, and then you let your advisors tell you you can't marry her because she's not royal blood. Can you imagine that? Like, you're supposed to be the king, right? You make the choice and they obey you, not the other way around. So from I read that part of the story, I was like, yeah, this dude is soft. There's no way he stands up for anything. If you can't stand up to your own advisors, how are you going to stand up to Emu and the demons who are controlling the world from behind the scenes? That's just crazy. And you have the audacity to say, oh, your warrior race is the problem because they like to kill people. Shut up. I hate that guy so much. It's funny because I literally just met him and I already got beef with him. And Loki, I do kind of want Loki. I do want Loki. Okay. I do want Loki to join the crew, but I'm not sure how it'll work because he's literally gigantic. So I'm not convinced he'll be able to fit on the ship. But then again, there is that owl guy who's in the giant library that has the ability to gigantify things. So maybe they could just make the ship bigger, which should be able to work. But I guess we'll have to stay tuned because Oda has never let us down to this day. So we just have to keep reading. Alright, we got this guy to attack again. Nice. We hadn't seen him for like 6 turns in a row, and suddenly we see him twice in a row. That's good, that's good. Oh, we got a pretty high level attack with him, so we'll be able to definitely try to clip it as well. I want to see him transform as well. He should have a transformation requirement, but I never read the transformation requirement. How much is that? That's 24 million? Yeah, that's pretty nice. 24 million. Nice, nice. And I do believe this should be the last episode of the story. Vegeta, hit him with the Vegito sword. Nice. Not that much damage, but still pretty nice. Alright, was that right? Is this the last of the story? Nice. Oh, no. There is one more. The showdown. Give me all of those. And then one more time. And I think I already have 100. I kind of wanted to save up to 150 Dragonstone to do all 3 summons in a row. But I might do 2 summons right now. Not right now. Definitely not in this video. I'll make another video for the 2 summons. And then I'll do 2. I'll have to farm another 50. After I farm that 50, it should give me enough to get the free summon as well. So yeah, I think that's the plan. This should be the last episode of the story mode. Put him with the Kamehameha. Nice. This actually does a lot of damage. I really like that. And this guy hasn't been upgraded at all, so that's good. I haven't put any of the... I can't remember what it's called, but like when you use the orbs to get them stronger and give them a higher chance of multi-attack and crit attack. Sure, you can get a friend request. Let's go back. Yep, as predicted, that's the last. We got 2 free dragon stones. Go home. Do missions. Alright, give me all of this. And then let's do hidden potential. That's what it's called. Alright, let's see. Where is he? This guy. Go back. Yeah, see, not upgraded at all. And he was already doing a little bit over 2 million. So he should be pretty strong. He is pretty strong. Not should be. He is pretty strong. I think I'll set him to my new friend assist because he seems to be the strongest character I have. Nice. I'm always worried that I'll run out of these orbs that I'm using. Because I don't remember ever farming for these orbs, yet I have enough to always be able to increase potential of my characters. So hopefully it stays like that forever. Alright, upgrade. Nice. New power level. I'll put a skill orb in. Give me a double attack skill orb. And then give me... No, we don't like evasion. We like attacking. Give me this. Alright, nice. A little bit stronger overall. Alright, so I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for coming out and joining me. If you enjoyed, feel free, hit the like button. Comment down below whether you agree with any of my talking points today. Or if you disagree. I don't mind if you guys disagree as well. Just talk about it down below in the comments. I appreciate you guys coming out to watch. So, peace out.